What's going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are jumping into Romestead, a survival game which has you rebuilding the Roman Empire in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. At first glance, this game reminds me a ton of Core Keeper, which I absolutely loved, so we're going to jump into the early access here and see exactly how far we can get. I've got my boy Gojirius, and we need to acquire materials. To craft your first set of tools, you will need flint shards. Pick up some flint with space, and throw it into a rock to generate some shards. Flint is usually found near pools of water. Okay, so this is flint. We pick this up, and we want to throw this. Okay, all right, that's an interesting way to interact with the environment. So let's grab as much flint as possible. And so we're going to need that so we can craft some things. Now, I know what you guys are saying, all right? Joe, I thought you hated survival craft games. Typically, I do, but I also really liked Core Keeper. I liked Valheim, V-Rising. I like games that have a pretty big emphasis on like dungeon exploring and combat and boss fights where you can just become an absolute powerhouse. That's why I feel like this game is going to get pretty insane. All right, so we can go ahead and claim our reward. And our reward is another quest, acquiring materials. You will also require some wood sticks, which can be acquired by destroying bushes or skinny trees. They can also be acquired by throwing objects into large trees. Okay, so pick up the flint. If we throw some stuff at the trees, maybe this rock, we'll get some sticks. Yeah, all right, that works. That's an interesting way to go about this. And then if we knock out these bushes, we'll get some more sticks as well, right? The combat actually feels pretty good. Okay, we got a ton now, so claim reward. We'll get some recipes. Use the sticks and flint shards to craft tools and weapons. The player crafting menu can be found in the inventory view. Okay, so if we go here, we can make ourselves a pickaxe. Increase our pickaxe power by 5. And so pop that bad boy right here. Let's make ourselves an axe as well. And we are all decked out. With a lumber axe equipped, your attacks can damage trees based on your lumber axe power. Chop down a large tree by attacking it. Place one of the logs on top of its stump and chop it to produce wooden planks. Interesting, okay. So let's chop down this tree. We actually don't need to equip the axe. That's nice. It just goes off of my sword already. And so you did pick a starting class. I went with the gladiator. So I am more adept in sword fighting. I actually really like that. That's a very cool way to interact with the environment. All right, so now we need to make a workbench. Place the workbench on the ground to start constructing your town. To place objects in the world, what is that? Hold on, give me a second. What is this? It would not tell me down below if this wasn't important. We got some huge rats out here. I bet they give us food. I already started with 5 cooked small game, so this will heal us too and give us a well-fed boost. All right, come on, bird brain. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you got a nest. Guardian of Minerva's Nest. Okay, so we got some eggs here. Scramble these bad boys. All right, hold on. That was not good. Let me eat. All right, well, it's boss fight time. I have a plan. Don't worry. We have rocks. Take that. Oh, that actually does a decent amount of damage. And if we hide around this, I don't think we can throw a bush. Yeah, throwing a bush does not work. We have an angry rat. All right, down you go. We did get some meat, and we can dodge. I was so panicked. I slammed down on the dash button without even realizing we could do it. You know what? We might actually be able to knock you out. You can't move around whatever this is. Dude, why do I do this so often? So many times I accidentally summon a boss, like right when I start playing. No, no, no. What? Oh, I don't know what that guy was. He was naked, and you exploded him. Okay, we need more rocks. We need more rocks. You can't fly past this because you're a dumb bird. No, not the warthogs. What is that? All right. Let's keep moving. You can go attack this golem guy for me, right? Just knock him out. Well, that's some food. Let's move this way. Let's move down, because there's so many things here that want to kill me, and I'm not really down for it. But there's a ton of rocks right here. All right, you're going to fly forward. You would think the wildlife would be more afraid of this giant, deadly owl than me. But they can't be bothered. Oh, thank you for killing all of them. I appreciate that. I'm going to eat. Get away from Pumbaa. All right, so one thing at a time. Pick this up. You got to die. This pig is an asshole. Like, seriously. He doesn't know what I'm going through right now. All right, heal up. We got some leather. All right. This works. Now let's pick up where we left off, okay? We're not leaving this area. So wherever you land... I can't sprint while I have the rock. Wherever you land, you do a ton of damage. I have a sword, but it only does 3. The rocks do 5. So even though I'm a gladiator, I'm a rockiator right now. Just call me Balboa. This might take a while, but I feel like we got this. Unless you pull something crazy out of your butt. All right, I need more rocks. This is so scummy, man. This is so stupid. Okay, halfway. Oh, my God. Move. Run. You got lightning now. You're changing it up on me. You can push me around. Whoa. All right, Joe, time to run. Ma'am, get out of the vicinity. This is not good. All right, I'm eating. Oh, I can't even hit you to save my life. All right, so you do lightning. Then you push. You shoot out feathers. I'm assuming those feathers hurt me. We've got no more food at this point, Joe. You got no more food, nothing. Lightning. So you telegraph that with your eyeballs. And then with the wing attack, you just lift up your wings and wait for a second. So you're about to do lightning, right? Yeah, here it comes. No, the wing thing. Lightning. You're so close. No, I keep missing. How are they all bouncing and collecting right there? All right, I need you to move this way. There we go. Dodge. Now you're about to do lightning. Now you're going to jump, right? This is the video where I show you guys what Romestead's all about. It's just me throwing rocks at an owl for 5 minutes. It's okay. This is pretty intense. You're gonna You're gonna do your wind attack. That one's got some range to it. All right, boys. The end is in sight. The end is in sight. Whoa. I feel like that might just insta-give me. All right, you're getting greedy. You're getting very greedy. All right, come over here. Come over here. I want this. I want the rocks. You're coveting my rocks right now. Man, that's got some range to it. All right, 2 or 3 more hits. You're going to blow, right? Die! Yes! Get him out of here! First boss is dead. What is this? I still need to make a workbench. All right, feather boots. I'll take these. I'll take all these. Guardian's feather. Guardian's talon. Pretty feather. I got your eyeball. Denarius, copper bar, and quadrants. Okay, well, how do I heal? So yeah, I can put these boots on. This is crafting. And these boots, Give me more health, movement speed, and armor. When consumed by a citizen, they get happiness. It's a pretty feather. All right, so can I grab this chest? I cannot. Okay. That was something you could do in Core Keeper. All right, well, first boss down. There's an icon on the map. I guess I can probably refight you. There was a lady, right? It looked like she was cooking something. Where was the lady? I don't know. I was in such a panic. I got some marble. Oh, that's all the stuff that you ended up breaking. Okay, all right. I think she was over here. She was definitely over here. We have a ton of meat we can end up cooking. Maybe we can end up building a campfire too. Yeah, here you are. Were you also in the city when the undead attacked? What undead? Haven't you seen them? They come out at night and attack you. It used to be well regarded in my trade, but now my career is in ruins. Do you happen to have a place I could stay at? Not yet, I'm sorry. Maybe one day. Let's build our workbench, finally. Place the workbench on the ground to start constructing your town. So we have the workbench. Pop it in my inventory. Pop you right there. And so now we can make a campfire. Okay. Oh, I think the campfire recipe's in here. I need coal. We saw coal up top. So let's go there. Let's try not to die. That would be very unfavorable. I'm assuming this is coal. It looks like it. Yeah, all right. Collect that. Man, this stuff is tough. We need to make a town core and an altar. I wonder if I can get this ore too. Let's see. Might take a minute. But if I know my survival craft games, you start with wood or flint, then you go to copper, then you go to iron, then you go to some made-up ore that doesn't exist. Oh, wait, I can't actually grab that. I have to, like, pick it up piece by piece. Do we smash it? No. We need something. Oh, no. Monsters. I am not ready for monsters. Let's go back to our workbench, and we will go ahead and make a campfire here. So craft you, pop you down. And so I can cook on you, right? I can. Okay. Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. So put that in my hot bar. I like how you cook the meat instantly. Most games don't do that. They're jerks about it. You can also make a torch. So I guess I need to put that in my hot bar as well. Or do I equip this? Yeah, I equip it. All right. And so now we've got some light that follows us around. And so this big meat restores 10 health and then heals 15 health over 5 seconds. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Now let's make a town core, the starting point for any new settlement. If you guys can tell, my adrenaline is still pumping from that boss. So I need to put stuff in here to build you. So we need a rock. Pop that right there. And we need to get a stump. So we need to find a big tree. I have not talked to this spooky ghost lady. Should probably do that, see what she's all about. Don't mind my massive log. Ladies usually approve. Wanderer, I've seen many flee by this place, but you are the first to speak to me. Who are you? I don't remember. I know I am not you, not like you. But what that makes me, I do not know. I remember how to do things, but not why I know them. But I look around us and I see possibilities, ways to survive. I will share what I know if you ask. I see, so you're kind of like a tutorial person. What should I do to begin with? How can I help you? There's one thing I would ask. This place is haunted by something that should not be here. A giant owl. Yeah, about that. I'll get it done. You have been asked to slay the giant owl that circles above. Once this is done, take one of its eyes and offer it to the altar. Well, that's great. We already did a very important quest. Let's go back. Oh, I forgot my log. Where'd my massive log go? It's nighttime, so I'm worried we're about to get attacked. All right, so put that there. Put this thing here. Now I can construct. Who are you? Are you good? Are you friendly? The town of Gavaza has been founded. Okay. We have no citizens in the town. Total town defense, 0. It's vulnerable. Now we can make an altar, right? Yeah, so put this down. So what do I need to craft this bad boy? 3 rocks? Give me your rock. Thank you. I don't even know what you were. You're my rock delivery guy. Okay, altar. So quests. The giant owl. Offer on the altar, Guardian's Eye. So I have to put this here and then offer. This is a fine offering. So this quest is done. And so now I have new constructions. Material storage, blacksmith, carpenter's workshop, empty house, material storage, altar level 2. And we can make all the feathered armor. So claim that reward. Discover a god at the altar. Offer on the altar, granite tooth. So that's going to give us an oven. There's a ton of stuff we can end up unlocking. Tectonic helmet, armor, boots, maul. Sacrifices. Oh, we can sacrifice our own dudes. There's different gods up here, and they've all got different experience. Huh, okay. Construct a leather worker building. They also need a food storage to eat, so before bringing citizens to your town, you must provide a place for them to live, a few food storage for them to eat, and a place for them to work, like a leather worker. It is also recommended to construct an insula before heading out, but most buildings have at least 1 citizen slot. All right, so then let's go ahead and build the leather worker. Oh, this is massive. All right, well, we'll pop that right there. We need 5 stumps, 5 logs. Do that real fast. Looks like we can break these down. I wonder if the bigger ones give us more rocks. Oh, Pumbaa, come on. You don't know what I've been through, but I appreciate the leather. All right, so this lady's right here. We can ask her to move in with us. It's kind of forward, but, you know, who doesn't like shelter? There's got to be a quicker way to collect some of these, too. I saw some trolleys and stuff in the trailer, so we might end up being able to craft something like that. Also, this game has 8-player multiplayer. So if you got 8 people all collecting rocks and stumps and stuff, I'm sure the process goes a little bit quicker. And so we need to make this, and we need to make the food storage. I can only hold 1 at a time, huh? Yeah. That's fine. That's 1 log. 2. I'm excited to see where this goes, man. I played a massive amount of Core Keeper. And I think just the sense of discovery. Zombies! You guys aren't that bad. You guys aren't that bad at all, actually. I got some bones. The sense of discovery in Core Keeper, just the excitement of unlocking a new area and seeing the monsters, the bosses, the new items you can get, really kind of fuel you. All right, so now I can make this. Oh, this is going to take a little bit. But someone can come here and work. Crafter jobs. Most of your crafting is not done by you, but by your citizens. I see. Every craft you make grants a number of experience points to your citizens in that specific field. There's a ton of depth to this game. Like a surprising amount of depth. So, do you want to move in with me, ma'am? She lives here now. I don't know where she is. Oh, that's cool. She's here now. And so you can just make stuff for me if I have all the resources. I need cured hide. So I need to figure out how to mess with the leather I've got. We can make a leather hood, leather armor. We don't need sandals. We're okay on that. There's also some arrowheads we can make too. But let's go ahead and make the food storage. Material storage, blacksmith. There we go. Got to give you guys some food to eat. I bet you we can get some pretty gnarly squirrel meat. I'm thinking about it. All right, come here. Come here. No! Stop running! I'm going to wander into another boss or something. Ooh, there's a ton of coal here. Oh, yeah, we can. What about rat meat? Rats are delicious. Why are you so fast? Why are you so fast, man? What is this? Cake? Poison mushrooms. That was not cake. Is this a different biome? This looks like a different biome. Oh, you got projectiles? Oh, I don't want you to shoot me. Let's go back. There's a bear. There's a bear. There's a bear. I'm leaving. All right, you don't do that much damage, actually. It looks like the boss is ready to be resummoned if I want to. But I don't really want to. I'm okay. I had enough of a scare. So let's chop down some of these trees. Get the logs that I need. See, the issue I have when I play these games, I normally play them with my girlfriend, right? And so she's at home building an immaculate base. All these cute little pathways, a giant mansion. And where am I? I'm the hunter-gatherer, baby. I'm out here grabbing all the sticks and stones, breaking bones, getting the meat. And then I come back, and I spend all the resources that she has collected, and then I go back out, you know? We work together in that way. And then I'm like, hey, babe, guess what? There's a boss fight over here. Come follow me. And so she watches and fights the boss. All right, we need one more log. Let's grab this bad boy. There's a lot of stuff we can already build. Oh, that's our food boost right here. Well fed, yeah. All right. Make the food storage. In fact, she doesn't know this game exists. But you guys better know as soon as this video is done. I'm telling her about it. Okay, so food storage. We got to put some yummy food in here for my people so they don't die of starvation. All right, let's get back over here. Make some more meat. I wonder if they just eat it automatically. All right, put that in there. We get these poison mushrooms, too. Just kidding. Before bringing citizens to your town, you must provide a... Oh, yeah, we already did that. We made the food storage. Most buildings require a citizen assigned to them in order to be able to do their jobs. Citizens can be found all across the world in some kind of shelter or at the end of some dungeons. Whoa, okay. Interact with a citizen in the wild and recruit them to your town. I already did. Goodbye. Now you know the basics of survival in Romestead, and your journey begins properly. From this point on, we recommend you gear up, gather food, and prepare to take down the first boss of the game. Expand your town, explore the world, defeat bosses, build more towns, and cement yourself as the savior of Rome. Remember, you can always see these tutorials. Yeah, I got it. All right, so what else can we make? Empty house. Your own home. I got to make that. This is the mayor's house right here. All right, what do I need for that? I need 2 stones and 2 logs. Yeah, we can do that. So I guess we got to find some dungeons so we can recruit more dudes that live in our town. Got to recruit everybody. I need to make some better tools, though. So I'm thinking we have to grab the giant chunks of copper, take them back, and smelt them as is. But then we can chop down these trees a little bit faster because they're taking a little bit of time. All right, so this is my crib. We don't have anything in here, so we gotta deck it out a little bit. Well, as I fast forwarded a little bit, I haven't really done much. I'm still making a lumber yard in a blacksmith, but I found a couple of dungeons. So I'm gonna wander in here and see what this is all about. The Dungeon of Those We Forgot. Okay, we got a ton of zombies in here. There's a lot of enemies in here. Holy crap. Okay. One at a time, I guess. Okay. Just keep attacking. Okay. All right, we gotta move. Need some food. Nice. The zombies themselves don't seem to have a ton of health. Okay, you're gonna explode, huh? We get these bouncing skulls. There goes Big Chungus. So definitely it seems like with some of these dungeons, it's probably a war of making sure you've got a ton of gear. Plus, there's a shield slot, right? If I make this wooden shield and craft this right now, I can block. I figured that was a thing. All right, so let's eat some more food. Wonder if we get anything for breaking these pots. You get some bones. And bones, I'm gonna assume we probably use to craft. Yeah, crafting material. Okay. This is not where I should be, but just keep swinging. Don't stop swinging. One thing I also want to try out, if I can make it, I can. All right, we can make this spear. So I'm gonna make that. So now we can block and stab. Okay, that gives us some more options too. Minor health potion, incredible. All right, let's make sure we slot that down here. Restore 35 health, gain potion cooldown. Potion cooldown lasts for 1 minute, so looks like we can only drink 1 potion a minute. Some apples. Apples probably heal us too, huh? Yeah, they do. Oh, what are these things? Holy crap. Potion drink. Oh my god! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of Gojirius. Guys, this has been Romestead. I know I'm doing something a little bit different with this video because typically we've got longer dives into games, but I feel like with Romestead, after I finished the tutorial, I kind of had an understanding on what this game was going to be all about, which is not a bad thing. In fact, I really liked this game. But you've got that survival element where you're trying to build a great settlement, get all these resources, and power up your character. And one thing I did enjoy about the game is it did have a very strong emphasis on combat, having dungeons all over the place, and then having citizens that build and upgrade things for you. I thought was a pretty unique approach as well. So if you guys enjoyed Romestead, let me know down below. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, and if you guys have watched me this far and have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so because that supports me way more than you know. That's going to be it for me, and I will see you guys next time.